But suddenly it was like some big power, strength came out of nowhere. You know what? I am going to heal. I don't know how, but I will. That was the moment when I completely break down. And I broke down like in tears in hospital. I was really, I didn't even comprehend what was going on. It was so overwhelming. And that's what I classed. That was the end of the survival mode when it actually all clicked. Like I said, very early on, I realized that maybe it happened to me for a reason. I actually start questioning my life purpose just before I was diagnosed. And I think that's what helped me to realize early on that maybe it happened for a reason. But maybe looking back, it was my defense mechanism of explaining why such a bad thing happened to me. And I think that also gave me not only it supported my body with a lot of nutrients, but also it gave me the feeling of being empowered. And because when you're diagnosed with cancer, everything seems outside of your control, not on the illness, because I had the whole team of professional focusing on the illness. But I was the one person that needed to always refocus from the fear to close my eyes and see really where I want to be when all the treatments finish.
And it's difficult, but one of the things that I saw on the outside is that mindset is the most important thing.
I think that was also part of the reason what inspired me to step into the role of the breast cancer coach, to help women to actually focus and give them practical tools how to be able to focus on the positive throughout such a negative and traumatic experience. If we are going to feed our mind with information like this, then it's a problem. I'm determined to get through this. I will be experimenting with a variety of things. And even if you think it's not a good idea for me to do it, I just need you to say, that's great. They want to help, but they don't know how. And some people just withdraw because they're afraid of the reactions. I think it was more difficult for them to really sometimes step back when I said, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And they were just watching it. I need to follow my heart, and I need to follow what makes my soul happy and fulfilled, even though some people around me might not like it. I feel like all these dreams that we have, like that we will do one day, it's like for me, it's not making them happen that one day, because that one day, I don't know if that one day ever comes. It's about doing what feels right, doing it now. When they did the operation and they took the tissue out and then sent it to the lab, they actually discovered that on the day of the operation, there was no cancer present in my body at all. I want my lymphatic system to be the strongest ever so that it can protect my body from the further spread. If it sounds like edible things, buy it. If it sounds like, well, I don't know if I've ever would be able to find something like that in the nature. It's probably not so good.
Listen, man, you really sit back and look at these labels. Some of them, some of the words you cannot even pronounce. And then you're like, well, why am I putting this in my body? Oftentimes, like depending on the country that you're living in, you may be consuming food that isn't great for you simply because of the food laws that are in place.
World Health Organization says that 30 to 50% of cancers can be actually prevented by changing the lifestyle. And for me, this is like a message worth spreading. Glucose syrup, that is so many or barley malt. That's just, the sugar is everywhere. That sugar drives inflammation that then can lead to not only cancers but another chronic diseases. You need to realize that you eat what you ate. So how the animals were treated throughout the process, what they were fed, that's essentially what you eat.
Oh, we're eating baby dinosaurs and no one's question in it.
Yes,
I've
yeah,
never seen chicken so big in my life. And if you see a chicken, I can guarantee you've never seen a chicken with a leg this big. Products essentially from a lab instead of the land. And then it
absolutely.
takes an enormous toll on our bodies. And recently, there's been this huge influx of young people having colon cancer, young people having breast cancer, and any age is susceptible and can be, can get it. If we want to change the outcome of our circumstances, we have to be willing to do something different.
I'm running a free monthly healing circles. You can find it on Eventbrite or on my website, and anyone can attend and as many times as they want. This is my gift to the world, thinking this can be it because I've got so many things I want to accomplish in life. And it doesn't have to be, changing career. Not everyone will change career after this journey, but maybe we'll want to spend more time with family, or will want to reconnect with old contacts, whatever that might be, that you actually feel like this is the bucket list, this is the thing I want to do in this life. So it is important to don't forget, once we moved past that point when we are on remission, to actually heal that traumatic experience emotionally and spiritually.
Trauma lives in our body at a cellular level. And if we're not dealing with that, it can literally change our DNA.
The diagnosis, the trauma never defines you, you do. And the way to move forward from anything is to really listen to what is in your heart. Disconnect from what the society is telling us, what even the people who left us telling us, but to connect with who you truly are and what you need to heal, because I believe that we all have the answers within us.
Survival mode isn't just a phase, it's a pattern, an identity, a prison masked as strength. But here's the truth: you're not broken, you're just unfinished.